Russian President Vladimir Putin will be in Alaska, American territory, this Friday. But will he be safe? We analyze geopolitically. Many of you are probably wondering what are the risks to Putin, the head of the Russian state in America. Are these nations sworn enemies? First off, no. America and Russia are not sworn enemies. Geopolitically, it may even be beneficial to both nations to actually work together. And diplomatically, Trump has crossed many red lines. I acknowledge that. And he operates in a very unconventional way. But even he would not be brazen enough, mad enough, I would assume, based on my research, to allow anything to happen to Putin while he's his guest in Alaska, which is America. This ain't the Red Wedding, okay? You don't take out the head of the most nuclear armed state on earth and expect to just get away with it. There would be serious repercussions that America would not want to face. America and its allies can only get away with shocking crimes, remember, when fighting defenseless people or tiny states that are unable to respond in any meaningful way. That's the Western way, for better or worse. I say for better or worse as in, I'm not hating blindly on Western states, but the analysis shows it's only the countries that cannot fight back that are subjected to actions that have no diplomatic decorum. Otherwise, against nations that can fight back, suddenly respect is maintained and all the rules are in place. That's just the way of geopolitics. If you have the strength, you're gonna get the respect. If you have no strength, don't expect respect. Expect to be treated as a doormat, right? If that even. Now, Russia falls not into the category of small state or extremely weak, defenseless people. So we won't expect Trump to try anything stupid. Now, when a head of state visits America, the American security services are actually tasked with the protection of their guest. But of course, any ulterior motives by the American state and Putin might find that secret service becomes a hostile threat, not a protector. So, how can he be absolutely sure skis? He's bringing along his KGB agents. Now it's called the FSB, Russian Secret Service, essentially. And the FSO is a government agency that will be specifically charged with protecting Putin while he's abroad. These are cracked, right? Elite Russian agents you really don't want to hurt the feelings of. It may be the last thing you ever do. The agency has spent its entire existence tasked primarily with guarding of Russian officials, and the FSO alone has a publicly stated size of 50,000 personnel. Any sort of secretive sub group, we don't know the numbers. Okay, now think of the FSO as the King's Guard from Game of Thrones, except there's 50,000 of them, not 5. So Putin has the guarantee of safety from America for whatever that's worth, and then he also has his elite Federalnaya Slushba Okrani, which is the FSO. In English, the Federal Protective Services. That's where the acronym doesn't actually match up, but in Russian it matches up. Now, this could be the meeting where America sells Ukraine out completely if Putin can sweet talk and tempt Trump into a juicy deal. Abandon. I was going to try a Russian accent. Should I just give it up? Nah, let's go for it. Abandon Ukraine, and Russia will give you America exclusive resource deals that will make you rich. And Trump, you of course will get the Nobel Prize. Such peacemaker, so big in brain power. All you have to do is get Ukraine to sign, to give up these 4 oblasts: Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhia, Kherson. That's all we ask for. And then there will be peace in Europe, and you, Trump, will be responsible. I know lots of people don't like my sort of jokey bits, but that is actually the sweet talking we're expecting Vladimir Putin to do. That's the kind of sweet talking he would do. He would say, America, we can give you economic benefits. We can give you no loss to your standing in the world. We ask for very little in return from you. Really, what we ask is that you let Ukraine go so that your proxy, Ukraine, your ally, can't withstand our might, and they have to fall into a more realistic line, in line with the geopolitical, geostrategic reality on the ground. That's all we ask for. And Trump specifically, we appeal to you to do what we want so that you're seen as the peacemaker. You're going to be like, wow, people are going to be like, oh my God, Trump actually did end the war. 3 years, not 3 years, sorry, 6 months late, because he said he would end the war day one, but he's managed, right? That's tempting for Trump. So time will tell how things turn out. Trump might just bite. We'll all have to sit around and wait until Friday, probably Saturday, because I get the news a bit later than. Anyway, no, I don't actually get the news later. That was just nonsense. Ignore me. For the unbiased news and analysis without the Western spin, I'm Mahfouz, and I'll see you on the next one. And remember, I don't have a second account on TikTok. So if you're watching this video, go to the profile by clicking on my face and see, is there more than 260,000 followers on this account? If there's not, you're watching a pirated copy of this video. Go wash your hands, go wash out your eyes, and block whatever clown is being a copycat. And definitely don't accept any crypto, Telegram, invitation offers, da. I'm not involved in that nonsense. Okay, I'm too busy knee deep in geopolitics. So I'll see you on the next one. Don't get scammed.